This young man urines on a grave. The consequences are devastating. Hello everyone, I'm Eliezer and welcome to the channel The Voice of Success for a new story, rich in lessons. In a remote region of Africa, an ancient village lived in total harmony with nature and ancestral traditions. Surrounded by imposing mountains, a mysterious forest hid a sacred secret, the tomb of a great ancestor who protected the village. This place was venerated, and no one dared to desecrate it under penalty of an inevitable curse. The elders of the village, bearers of wisdom, had made it the center of all beliefs. The young people of the village, however, were eager to discover the world, sometimes even too confident in their knowledge and strength. Among them, Junior was an exceptionally intelligent and courageous young man, but of an arrogance and excessive pride. Junior did not listen to the stories that the elders told. "It's all superstition," he often said. He scoffed at the warnings of the medicine man and the elders who respected tradition. His friends admired him for his courage and his way of defying the rules. He dreamed of breaking the chains of tradition and making his own way. One day, he decided to defy the village's beliefs in an unthinkable way. The medicine man, an old and wise man, had always warned that the sacred grave was a powerful place where the ancestors watched over the village. He had even said, "Whoever touches it without respect will face the justice of the ancestors." But Junior, driven by his pride, thought he could defy this curse. One night, when the full moon illuminated the forest with an unearthly glow, he went secretly to the grave. He urinated on the sacred ground to prove his bravery and insulted the ancestors in a fit of laughter. He told himself that there would be no consequences, but as he turned to leave, a cold wind blew and an eerie silence fell. The next day, Junior felt nothing in particular. He laughed at his own fears and returned to the village as if nothing had happened. However, strange things began to happen. The earth shook briefly beneath his feet, and an ancient voice echoed in his head, whispering, "You have defied the ancestors, justice will come." That night, nightmares haunted Junior. In his dreams, he saw himself running through dark forests, chased by frightening creatures, distorted human forms, with luminous eyes that glowed in the night. When he woke up, an icy sensation invaded him. His skin became covered with strange marks, and hallucinations began to cloud his mind. The days passed and the curse intensified. Junior grew weaker and weaker, his skin visibly deteriorating. The villagers, once curious, began to avoid him, whispering prayers to ward off evil. He had no friends anymore, and no one would help him. The symptoms worsened, frightening visions, voices in his head, and the constant feeling of being watched. One morning, Junior found himself alone in the forest, lost and weakened, as he heard whispers coming from the sacred grave. A strange light appeared, guiding his steps. The healer was waiting for him there, calm but firm. The healer told him, "You have desecrated the grave, but it is not too late to repair your mistake. Only the ancestors can save you, but first you must humble yourself and repair what you have done." Under the healer's guidance, Junior went to the sacred grave, weeping and begging the ancestors for forgiveness. He cleaned the grave, made offerings of flowers and fruit, and prostrated himself. Little by little, the marks on his body disappeared, and a feeling of deep peace invaded his mind. The curse was lifted. Junior returned to the village, transformed. He became a man respected, not for his strength or arrogance, but for his wisdom and humility. From that day on, Junior lived in harmony with the traditions of the village. He no longer sought to defy beliefs, but to honor them and learn from the elders. Respect for ancestors and traditions became his new path. And you, have you ever faced a situation where you had to respect a tradition or belief? How did you react? Share your thoughts in the comments.